Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
So do you have talent? I'm asking in general because I realize a lot of people out there think they have talent when they actually don't. It's like those people who tell you they're a web designer and their tool of choice is front page 97. Just because you got a camera doesn't mean you know how to use it. And just because you sit in front of a camera doesn't mean you're all that entertaining. Hey, look at me! Of course, that doesn't stop me from streaming live video out over the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. But I do have a camcorder. It's not really doing anything, so I'm looking to find someone out there in the community, male or female, who has an interest in tech and specifically can do interviews with people and record those videos, upload them to the net with nice little graphics and everything, and help our community grow a little bit. This is a Sony Handycam HDR SR1. I'm really not using it anymore. So sitting around collecting dust until I find the right person to give this to, help get them into a few tech conferences with a press pass. You know the thing. So the reason why I'm even bringing this up is because I've got a top 10 list, things you got to keep in mind when you're buying a camcorder or camera, submitted by JZ Chang from the chat room at live.pirillo.com. I'm going to do my best reading this. There are some grammatical and punctuation hiccups, so bear with me if it sounds a little odd. We'll have the full text transcript posted to my blog corresponding with the video at chris.pirillo.com. It says, "Hey Chris, I've recently been thinking about getting a camcorder, and I thought about making a top 10 list when buying a camcorder or camera. Number 10, megapixels don't help video everywhere." Well, and everywhere you read megapixels, megapixels, megapixels. However, this is really just marketing for the manufacturers. While the megapixel count, such as 2 megapixels, 3, 5, etc., have a big impact on the quality of the still photos that your camcorder takes, it has very little to no impact on the video quality. What impacts the video quality is the size of the chip inside the camcorder, sometimes referred to by its, well, CCD, and the resolution, megapixel count, has very little impact. It's very true. Number 9, figure out where and when you are going to use your camcorder. Some camcorders do better indoors, while others do better outdoors. Some camcorders are more compact, while others are easier to handle. Before you start shopping for a camcorder, write down 5 or 10 different situations you see yourself using your camcorder in. Number 8, low light performance matters a lot. You'll read us at Easy Camcorders talking a lot about the low light performance of a camcorder. Now, when we talk about low light performance, we're not just talking about a bar or dark basement. We're talking about the inside of your typical house. Low light to you and me is much different than low light to a camcorder. Typical room lighting is low light for a camcorder, so you should pay extra careful attention to the low light performance before you buy. Number 7, there are features, and then there are features that matter. A lot of camcorder makers have put features on their models that might seem to be important and helpful, but in reality, they're just gimmicks. While we mentioned megapixels, another one to look for is an on-camera video light. These never have enough power to really improve your video quality. However, the biggest gimmick is digital zooms. Camcorder makers will advertise 500x, 600x, or 700x digital zooms. The problem with digital zoom is that it is highly distorting of the picture, and you should never use it. When shopping for a camcorder, you should totally ignore the digital zoom. I've mentioned that before too. The digital zoom is quite different from the optical zoom. Number 6, hybrid still and video is still not a good thing, and that's, would be like a camera that takes both still photos and video. I kind of disagree with this, but I'll finish this tip. While a lot of people like the convenience factor of being able to combine your digital camera and your camcorder in one package, it's not the most frugal choice. Unless you're spending upwards of $1,000, you're not going to get the same still performance out of a camcorder that you would out of a digital still dedicated camera priced under $200. The best deal is to buy them separate, and you will save money and also get better quality. That's true, but it's also, to me, a law of diminishing returns. I really think I'm getting good enough quality out of videos I take with my still camera compared to going with the Handycam. That's just me. And it's not to say that I got a bad Handycam. It's just, it's easier to process the videos that I take on this particular camera than it is to process the ones that are on the camcorder, whether they're recorded to a hard drive, a tape, a DVD, or what. Number 5, play before you buy. With a camcorder, it is critical that you're able to hold it steady to shoot good video. While some of you may be thinking, hey, I have the image stabilization so I can shoot while I'm in an earthquake, image stabilization's capabilities are limited in all models. It is really important that you're able to hold the camcorder still and stable and comfortably. We always recommend, even when buying online, to go to a store and play with the models before you click the buy button. Number 4, buy a warranty, bag, and tripod. Although you might be a bit wary of the salespeople's techniques to help upsell you to buy more, we always recommend buying a warranty with your new camcorder. Considering that is a more portable device that you'll be taking outside and on adventures, the likelihood of it breaking is pretty high. As for a bag, it's important to protect your camcorder from damage, and a dedicated bag is the best solution. You might balk at the idea of lugging around a tripod to events you want to shoot, but that's the best way to ensure that your video isn't shaky and that people will want to watch it over and over and not get sick. Too true. One short and simple solution is get a monopod, which will keep you steady enough. And another solution is you could buy software that will help you stabilize any kind of shaky video. I mean, after, of course, it's been recorded. Number 3, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. When buying online, the old adage, if it's too good to be true, probably is, still holds true. If you find a price that is drastically lower than most of the competition, it's very likely you'll get a camcorder from a country other than the one you're buying in, and a camcorder with its accessories missing, or you'll not get your camcorder at all. Number 2, all camcorders are not made equal. While most of the models on the market will suit your needs, we have found in our testing that there are huge differences in the different camcorders on the market today. Don't just buy any old camcorder. Research and understand the models before you actually make a decision. Number 1, use your camcorder. While this isn't strictly a buying tip, it's important nonetheless. Don't just buy your camcorder, put it in the closet, and take it out only for a wedding or graduation. Think of new interesting events and things that you can tape. You may capture some fun, unexpected moments. Very true. And I do want to revisit well, I think it was the first or second tip, the first one, the megapixels, to talk a bit about CCDs and CMOS and all the recording options. We'll do that at a later time, so definitely stay tuned or subscribe to the channel to watch out for that information, because a lot of people have those questions. He's right about the megapixel myth. You know, you want to find something that's going to work for you, ultimately. And, you know, whatever you want, I think is going to be the right answer. Oh, bhphotovideo.com. I've got coupons for them. Don't buy anything from them without talking to me first. Trust me. I've got coupons for a lot of places. If you wanted to buy a camcorder online, oh, yeah, you're free to do it. But ask me about the coupons first, because I probably got one specifically for the camera that you're looking for, and possibly with the place that you're looking for to buy it from, on, with, through. Trying to throw a few more prepositions into that sentence before officially closing it with a preposition. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. If you'd like to attempt to explain CCD and CMOS and all the recording options, be my guest. If you got any other tips for camcorders or camcorder recording or shooting video, live video, recorded video on one of these things, on one of these things, or in one of these things, possible. I saw MacGyver do it once. That was a television show. This is the internet. And since it is the internet, you're welcome to stop by our chat room, which is open pretty much all the time. It's open right now, and chances are we're talking about our latest purchases or things that we want to buy, looking for buying advice from the rest of the community. We've got hundreds of people on average who are in the chat room chatting away about tech, hardware, software, gaming, internet tips, tricks, tweaks. Honestly, we were talking about tacos earlier tonight, which is one of the reasons why Pixie is a little interested in what I'm doing. Here, Pixie, come here. Come here. Are you a little camera shy tonight? Come here, baby. Little babies. Little baby. There you go. Okay. So you can come by and meet my dog, Pixie, and she's the star from the Halloween pet costumes video that has gotten about 500,000 views on YouTube, at least that we know of. I know that other people put the video elsewhere. But she's my little star, aren't you? That's the secret of video. Dogs. Cute puppy dogs. You got, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got to talk like a baby to dogs, though. That's like a rule. It's an unwritten rule. So anyway, the chat room, live video stream, etc., 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 is happening right now. You know, I don't know what you're waiting for, because we're waiting for you to stop by live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later. Good job. That was a good job.